Hey, this is Dave with the Shepherd School, and we're going to make us some campfire baked beans with hamburger here in the Dutch oven. Now, I know this doesn't look like a campfire, and it's not. Now, the other day we went camping, and we were planning on shooting this video, but I got lazy and forgot a very important thing, and I didn't put my food up in a bear bag, up where anything couldn't get to it, and raccoon got in the cooler and ate the hamburger. Now, I could have dealt with that, but the wife, she must not have thought I could have won that fight. So, we let the raccoon have the food. So we're going to do it here in the kitchen. And so we were going to bake this in the Dutch oven, under the coals, but instead I've got the oven preheating to about 350. And this is a pretty simple recipe. I've got some hamburger, 1 pound, and we're going to put that in the Dutch oven. And I've got 1/4 pound of bacon cut up small. If I was a chef, which I am not, I would probably call that a lardon, or cut it into lardons. And then I have 1/2 cup of cut up onion. Okay, so that's going to be browning. And while that's going on, I've got a can of pork and beans, a can of chili beans, and a can of kidney beans. And we're going to drain off the liquid in the kidney beans and the chili beans. We're also going to need 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of ketchup, 1/4 cup of molasses, and a tablespoon of mustard. Okay? And because it's 3 a.m. and the wife has the bad party manners to go to bed at a reasonable hour, I'm going to add a little bit of homemade hot sauce. Okay? Just because I can. Okay. So once this browns, right, you're going to drain off the grease, and then you're going to add all the ingredients. So here's my tomato, mustard, molasses, brown sugar mix. And I want to get all that, so I'm going to and the beans. I got all the good out of that. And the beans. I'm just gonna mix all that up. And if this was a campfire, we'd spread it down to the coals and then reserve some coals, put the lid on it, and then we'd put coals around the lid. Okay? Now this is a good campfire meal, obviously. But it's also a good food storage meal because most everything you can either make, or you can store, or you can barter from. Right? The only probably hard ingredient would be the hamburger, but you could use hamburger rocks. You could canned hamburger, so there's lots of solutions for that. If you don't live somewhere where you can produce your own hamburger, or you could use something you acquire, like say ground squirrel. So whatever. So we're just going to bake this in the oven for 350 degrees, right, for an hour and a half. So we'll just come back after that's done. Okay, let's take it out the oven. That smells good. Oh yeah. There you go. Probably would have been better on the campfire, but you got to do what you got to do. We're just going to let this sit and cool off. So I appreciate you watching. Until next time, you can always catch us online, www.tmgun.com.